Hit it, Phil.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Can it be the breeze that fills the trees with rare and magic perfume? Oh, no, it isn't the breeze. It's Jackson time. La-da-da-da.
Well, hello again. This is Buck Benny speaking. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. I'm doing you're going, why is Buck in the Twilight Zone? Well, these episodes are kind of Twilight Zone-esque episodes of the Jack Benny Show. Whoa, hey, hold up. Changing things up here. This is so perfect. It ties into the whole Twilight Zone thing because what I found is I decided to link up these, or sync up, whatever, sync or link, whatever you want to say, these recordings to the actual scripts that we have. We have as aired scripts, right? So I thought, why not sync them up? So I did the first one, the 1950 episode. That was fine. Don't have a script for the Phil Harris, so we did photos for Phil Harris. And then for 1945, I thought I would go ahead and link up yet again a script. So I linked it up. And then I reached a part after this long harmonica piece that is it Larry Adler, I think, that does that? Anyway, that's a really long piece. I might shorten it just because I think I have to cut something out of here because I think the way I've got to adjust this. Anyway, so after that piece was over, then they started the script. And I was like, wait a minute, the script doesn't match. It doesn't match what I have as the dialogue. And I realized, wait a minute, this is why this has never made all that much sense. They've always gone right into the drama of Gaslight without ever explaining it. Every time I've ever heard this. And yet there's a whole page of dialogue missing. So I'm like, okay, maybe I have this in one of my other versions. So I looked in all my other versions. Everything's missing that page of dialogue. I looked on it all over the internet to find it. Missing that dialogue everywhere. So it's never really made sense. I don't know if when it was originally aired, they even aired it with that dialogue in it. This might never have been seen the light of day ever. Maybe no one's ever heard it this way. I don't know. So luckily, I do a killer Charles Boyer. So I thought, why don't I read the script? I also do a pretty mean Ingrid Bergman as well. So I'm going, I could do that. And then who's the other guy? George. And I could do George. George is just a normal guy. So I can do George. So what we're going to have is the script's going to go along and the show's going to go along like normal. But instead of after the harmonica number, instead of just skipping in a page into the script, we're going to actually have that page presented to you for the first time. And you can follow along with me to see if I actually say the dialogue right. So I think that'll be pretty cool. So I can't do a good Jack Benny voice, but I can do a decent Jack Benny channeling Charles Boyer voice. So I'm going to do that for the whole time. So just pretend that Jack's trying to get into character or something, I guess. But it'll be kind of cool. You'll be the only people in the world that have ever heard it the correct way, like it was originally recorded, but somehow got messed up. And you can tell it's chopped. You can tell there's something missing, but not now. You're going to have the whole thing. So I'll get out of your way. Oh, also, this ties into Twilight Zone because I noticed that today is the 13th, and it's page 13 that's missing from the script. Do 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 do. Anyway, let's Oh, and tell me whether you like me syncing up to the script better, or whether you like me doing it with pictures better. I'll do it either way. It takes about the same amount of time either way, honestly, if I'm doing it. So it doesn't matter to me. So whatever you guys prefer, script or pictures, tell me in the comments, what do you like? And now back to me with my intro. Oh, and Mariners. They won against the Tigers. They're now 2 games up on the Blue Jays, and we'll see where it goes from here. We might be going to the World Series. That would be awesome. Okay, signing off. 2 absolutely classic episodes. This first one from the 1950-51 season is where Jack, the storyline is Jack is married to Mary, and they have a daughter, and that daughter is played by their real life daughter, Joan. And so Joni's going to be on this episode, and of course, in the actual radio show and television series, they were never married. It was always the characters of Mary and Jack were single, and so they could have them date different people and so forth. And they never decided to take that step and have them show them get married. The famous one going the other way probably is Burns and Allen. Burns and Allen were supposedly not married, though they were. And in the radio show, the ratings started to fall and things, and George thought maybe it was because people didn't believe them because they were faking that they weren't married. So they on the next season they became married and were married from there on their shows and into the television years and everything. But Jack didn't go that route, went a different route. So it's kind of interesting having this sort of Twilight Zone episode of what if Jack and Mary were married on the radio show? And that's kind of what we get. Just absolute classic. It was made into a television show, of course, and a wonderful, one of my favorite television show episodes, fun one to watch. We will, in the show notes, do a link to that episode so you can watch it if you like, with, of course, our team after the fact talking about the episode and so forth, so that you can get a chance to watch our discussion. Then we have an episode of the Phil Harris Show, which I always love Phil, and Phil has a great time with Remley, and of course Alice Faye is in there, and Julius Bruzio, and it's a great show, of course, and so we'll let you explore that. Then after that, we have another classic Jack Benny show, which is reminds me a little bit of a Twilight Zone episode as well, as one person tries to drive another person insane in this spoof of Gaslight. And Gaslight's original star was Ingrid Bergman, and Ingrid Bergman is going to make an appearance and be on the Jack Benny show for this episode. So an absolutely classic episode from the 1945 season, 45-46, and with just one of the highest caliber guest stars you could ever get in Ingrid Bergman, and I think you'll really enjoy that one as well. Later, it was remade as a television episode featuring Barbara Stanwyck, and that's a whole nother story of how that episode. Jack got sued so that he couldn't release the episode. I think what it was is he did a live version and then a filmed version, and they were okay with the live version, got upset with the film version, and weren't going to let him show, I think, either version at that point. And he ended up being able to show one of them. I think he showed the film version. Yeah, he had to show the film version later on his television show. But by that time, it was years later. It was like 1959-ish time frame, right around the time frame that actually we're at in the television show. I think we're supposed to be airing it in a few weeks, but we aired it last year or something. So I don't know if we'll be airing it again or not. We'll have to see. But anyway, enjoy these 3 wonderful episodes, these 2 sort of Twilight Zone-esque episodes, and we will see you next week. I'll also link in the show notes to both of the television episodes that coincide with these episodes, so you can watch either one, or both. So enjoy. See you next time. Oh, one more thing. At the end, what I do is I always take my old intros that are audio intros that I did to these episodes, and I throw them at the very end of all the shows. So if you want to listen all the way through, you get a chance to hear my my fairly long-winded intros and things. This one has an intro that goes and gives a lot more information than I do here. Plus, it has OTR Rob, who of course passed away this year. It's the episode, this first one, the 1950-51 episode of Jack being married to Mary, was the one that aired on the date of his birth. And so he talks about um, being born and kind of a story about him being born that's interesting, and how his mom didn't didn't want to go right to the hospital, though she was in labor, and wanted to listen to the Jack Benny show, this episode of the Jack Benny show. And so it's kind of an interesting story. So if you want to get a chance to hear OTR Rob share that story and things, it's at the very end. So enjoy, and we'll see you folks next time.
The Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny with Barry Livingston, Phil Harris, Rochester, Dennis Day, and yours truly, Don Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, important things happened in Beverly Hills yesterday. They weren't the kind of things you read about in the papers, but they were important nevertheless. It all started late in the afternoon at Mary Livingston's house.
Oh, Pauline.
Yes, Miss Livingston.
I'd like you to straighten out the house. Mr. Benny is coming over.
Oh, does he want you to sign a new lease?
No, this is just a social visit.
Oh. Well, I can't clean the whole house. Your sister's still asleep in the guest room.
Then skip that room.
Miss Livingston, why did your sister Babe make this trip to California?
For the Legion convention. She was with the Fighting 69. So, Pauline, let her get all the rest she can, because she has to leave soon and go back to her job.
Is she still working as a deep-sea diver?
Yes, and I hope the vacation out here makes her forget her recent loss.
Lord.
She was engaged to another deep-sea diver. May he rest in peace.
Gee, what happened to him?
Well, he was working on a salvage job 80 feet underwater. Babe walked by and he tipped his hat. But Babe will get over it.
I hope so. You know, Miss Livingston, life is funny. Years ago, you and I used to work side by side at the May Company. Now you're a big radio star, and I'm your maid.
Yeah. By the way, Pauline, can you lend me $5 for payday?
Sure. Here. That's 10 you owe me.
Okay. Now, Pauline, you can finish cleaning up. I'm going to call Mr. Benny and see what's keeping him.
Rochester, will you please answer? Oh, I forgot. He went to the store. Hello?
Hello, Jack. I thought you were coming over to my house. I'm waiting for you.
I'll be over. What's the rush?
Well, Jack, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's been on my mind a long time, and now that I've worked up enough courage, Jack, come over as soon as you can.
Okay, Snoogey, I'll be over. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I wonder what can be so important that she wants to talk to me about. She said it was...
Hello, boys. I'm back from the store.
Good, Rochester. What did you buy?
A quarter of a pound of butter, a loaf of bread, 2 pounds of ground round, and our usual supply of canned goods.
Oh.
And, boss, I think next week I'll have to shop at a different market.
Why? What's wrong with our regular market?
Well, you know how they charge us less for cans that are bent?
Yes?
Well, this morning they caught me bending them.
Rochester, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Bending cans to get them cheaper. I'm glad you were caught.
They wouldn't have caught me if I hadn't asked for a mop.
What'd you need a mop for?
I tried to bend a bottle of milk.
That's the most ridiculous... Rochester, you're joking, aren't you?
I was just trying to worry you into giving me more money for shopping.
I give you enough. Now, look, Rochester, I've got to rush over to Miss Livingston's house right away. I'll be back for dinner.
Okay.
See you later. Be happy, go lucky, strike. Poodly-poo-poo-poo-poo. Poodly-poo-poo. Gee, that's a catchy song. Be happy-go-lucky, be happy-go-lucky, strike. Gosh, it's been hot the last few days. Temperature's been way up to 104. Sure glad I didn't empty my swimming pool in September. Business has been great. Yesterday they were using towels faster than I could wash them. Be happy-go-lucky, be happy. Yeah, I can't imagine what Mary wants to see me about. Couldn't be about her contract. She just signed a new one. I wonder if... Say, I'll bet I know what it is. For years I've been asking her to marry me, and she's always turned me down. Now I'll bet she changed her mind. That's what it is. That's all it could be. Holy mackerel. Be happy-go-lucky, be happy-go-lucky, strike, be happy. She'll be wonderful when Mary and I get married. We'll be able to go to parties together, go on vacations together, file joint income tax returns. La 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 la. I think I'll stop at this drugstore and get a copy of True Story magazine. There's an article in this issue about me. I wonder where...
May I help you, sir?
Oh, I just want to pick out a magazine. Now, let's see. Oh, here it is. True Story magazine. Yep, here's the article. Well, my picture, too. And it's in color. Look at those big blue eyes. Here's the story. Hello, Everybody, by Jack Benny, as told to Joseph K. I was born in Warfield, Illinois, 36 miles from Chicago. My father had a men's clothing store.
Oh, clerk. Yes, sir. Give me your package of Lucky Strikes, please. Here you are. Thanks.
I would open a store with a buddy named Julius Finnegan. Dad's comment was, if you lose your own money, that's your privilege. What have you got against Julius? Dad and Mother wanted me to be a...
May I wait on you, miss?
Yes, I'd like this deck of canasta cards and 2 packages of cigarettes, please.
Of what kind?
Lucky Strike.
Yes, miss.
Tomorrow's my father's birthday. Could you gift wrap a carton of Luckies?
Oh, I'll be glad to.
Thank you.
I was afraid I could never reach it. So I was wondering... Gee, this story's so long, I haven't got time to stand here and read it. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow. Nah, it's about me. I'll buy it. Oh, clerk.
Yes, sir?
I want this copy of True Story magazine.
Yes, sir. That'll be 20 cents.
Here's $1.
Thank you. I'll get you change.
I wonder if I ought to get 3 or 4.
Oh, hello, Mr. Benny.
Huh? Oh, hello, Dennis.
What are you doing here in the drugstore?
I'm buying a magazine.
Oh,
What are you doing here, Dennis?
I'm buying some arsenic. I'm going to commit suicide.
That's nice. Clerk, give me my change.
Just a minute, mister. Did you hear what he said?
Yes, give me my change.
Do you know him?
Uh-huh.
Well, aren't you going to do anything about it?
No, give me my change.
Well, I'm going to. Young man, why do you want to commit suicide?
Well, the girl I was in love with sneaked off and married somebody else
Oh, that's too bad. When did you find out about it?
2 years ago.
Clerk, give me my change.
Young man, you say your girl left you 2 years ago. Why have you waited so long to kill yourself?
I wanted to see if Dick Tracy would catch TV Wiggles.
Young man, here's your bottle of arsenic, compliments of the house.
Thank you. Oh, mister.
Yes?
Do I get anything back on the bottle?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Dennis. Go home.
Yes, sir. Goodbye.
You see, clerk? You see? Now, clerk, how about my change?
Here you are, sir.
Thank you. Can't understand a kid like Dennis Day. Seems that the older he gets, the sillier he gets. And yet, to hear him sing, you'd think he was a normal human being. What a voice. Yesterday, when he came over to my house to try out his song, it sounded so beautiful. He looked so bright as he was standing there by the piano. I cannot understand this kid.
Irene.
Yep, his voice was better than ever. But as soon as he got through singing, he turned to me and said, "Goodbye, Mr. Benny. Have a nice trip." Then I went upstairs and packed before I realized I wasn't going anywhere. He drives me nuts. Well, there's Mary's house. I wonder how she's going to go about it. I bet she'll be coy and bashful. See, June would be a nice month to get married. I wonder what I should have for my best man. I could have my agent. He should be out on parole by then. Oh, well, I got time to think about it.
Oh, hello, Jack.
Hello, Mary. You wanted to talk to me, eh?
Yes, come on into the den.
Okay. Okay, Mary. What is it, kid?
Just a second. I want to lock the door.
Oh, gee. Well, come on, Mary. Tell me. Tell me. What is it?
Wait, Jack. I want to shut the window.
The window? All right, Mary, you got me over here. You locked the door. You closed the window. Now, gee, what is it? What do you talk to me about, huh? Huh?
Jack, I've been thinking about this one subject for a long time.
Yes. What is it, Mary?
Jack, something's got to be done about your being so cheap.
What? Is that all you wanted to talk to me about?
Yes, Jack, and I'm serious. It's gone to a point where everybody in town is talking about it.
About me being cheap? Just name one person who said so.
Well, Claudette Colbert, Danny Kaye, Gary...
I only asked for one. And anyway, a fine bunch they are to talk about me being cheap. Especially that Danny Kaye. With that head of hair of his. That guy's too cheap to spend 50 cents for a haircut.
They're $1.25 now.
Oh.
Jack, look, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but all I can do is tell you this. You better change your ways or you won't have a friend in the world.
Well, all right, Mary. I'll tell you what I'll do if you think I'm so cheap. You put on your best evening dress, and tonight I'll take you to dinner at Ciro's.
I'm sorry, Jack, but I already have a date for tonight.
You have? With whom?
Oh, somebody. You don't know him.
Oh. You know, Mary, a funny thing. When you called me to come over here, I was so sure you were going to... Well...
Going to what?
Oh, never mind. I'll be running along.
Bye, Jack.
Goodbye, Mary.
Is that you, boss?
Yeah, it's me.
What's the matter? Don't you feel well?
No, I feel all right.
Well, I'll go in and fix some dinner.
Just a minute.
Huh?
Come here, Rochester.
Yes, sir.
Rochester.
Yes, boss.
Rochester, do you think I'm cheap?
Oh, no, boss, I wouldn't say cheap. A little snug, maybe, but not cheap.
That's right, Rochester. I don't believe in throwing my money away, but I'm certainly not miserly. See, I remember last year when I was walking down the street and a panhandler came over to me. He only asked me for a dime, and I gave him 50 cents. Rochester, I don't feel like eating. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good night, boys.
Oh, boy, was I fooled. I was sure Mary had decided to marry me. I certainly asked her enough. See, the first time I asked her was when she was working at the May Company. See, if she'd accepted me then, we'd have been married a long time now. Maybe even have a family. Imagine being married to Mary. All these years. And have a family. Married to Mary.
And Figueroa. Let him off, please. Let him off.
Hey, Mary, here's our corner.
I'm coming, Pauline.
Let him off, please. Let him off.
Gee, I wish I lived closer to the bus line. After standing behind the stocking counter all day, my feet are killing me.
We sure were busy today, weren't we?
Yeah.
Hello, Mrs. Spenny.
Hello, Mrs. Kraftmeyer. How are the children?
Well, Leonard and Julius are fine.
Well, that's good.
But Irving, Milk, Tack, Sam, George, Cliff, Bonnie, Peggy, Trudy, Michael, and Zeppo have colds.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, and by the time for it to happen, the oldest one starts school next week.
Well, everything happens at once. It sure is hot today, isn't it?
Yeah, if this is Indian summer, the Indians can stop already.
You said it. Goodbye, Mrs. Kraftmeyer.
Goodbye, Mrs. Spenny.
As I was saying, Pauline, I'm sorry we had to work so late. I was anxious to get home early because today's my wedding anniversary.
Really? How long you been married to that schnook?
22 years.
Well, buck up, kid. It could have happened to anybody. I almost fell for him myself. I'll never forget that first day he walked into the store. Has he still got that ukulele?
No, he's got something worse now, a violin. Oh, brother.
By the way, how'd you do it?
Joni? Oh, she's fine. You know, she's 17 now.
Time certainly flies.
Yeah. Well, here's where I live. Night, Pauline.
Good night, Mary.
Hello, Joni.
Oh, hello, Mother. I was so busy with my homework, I didn't hear you come in.
But, Joni, as a rule, you're finished with your homework by this time.
Well, I'm doing it over. I never should have asked Daddy to help me. Look, he did all my arithmetic problems, and every answer is 39.
Oh, that's a number that stuck in his mind. Where's Daddy now?
He's in his room.
Oh. Oh, why doesn't he stop scratching on that thing?
Oh, I know how you feel, Mother. At school, they can't understand why I flunked music appreciation.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I think that...
Oh, hello, wifey. How's the little sweetheart today?
Little sweetheart, little sweetheart. You don't even know what today is.
I do, too. It's our anniversary. It's just 22 years ago today that you said, I do.
Yeah, me and my big mouth.
What?
For 22 years, you've been telling me you're going to be a big radio star. When is it going to happen? When?
Oh, Mother, don't pick on Daddy. He's such a good cook.
Darn right. I've been slaving over a hot stove all day preparing dinner. Now, who can that be?
I'll get it.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, Mother, this is my new boyfriend. I met him in school. His name is Eugene McNulty.
Eugene Patrick McNulty.
Eugene, I want you to meet my mother and father.
How do you do, Mrs. Benny?
No, this is my mother. Daddy, take off that apron.
Gee, and I kissed his hand.
Would you young folks like to be alone?
No, thanks.
I'm not talking to you. Now, come on. Let's leave the children alone.
Okay.
Eugene,
Yeah?
would you like to go into the parlor?
Uh-huh. Gee, what a beautiful room. You've got a big radio, a piano, and a television set.
Yeah, Mother works awfully hard. That's a picture of her on the piano.
Oh, this picture over here. Is this your father?
Yeah, that picture was taken when he was in the Navy.
Gee, you must be proud of him. Underneath it says Admiral.
That's the name of the television set.
Oh.
Here's our family album. Would you like to look through it?
Uh-huh.
This is my cousin Rita.
Oh.
And this is cousin Earl. And this one here is my Uncle Mert.
Who's that tough-looking guy standing beside him?
My Aunt Babe.
Gee, she sure has a big head.
That's her diving helmet. And here on the next page is Mama and Daddy's wedding picture. Don't they look nice?
Yeah, but why is your father holding that violin?
Everybody notices that. He played at his own wedding.
Well, what are you laughing at?
As they marched down the aisle to the strains of Oh Promise Me, Mama had to hold his rosin.
No.
On a pillow yet.
Say, Joni, who's this cute little girl on the opposite page?
Well, that's a picture of me the day I started school.
Oh, but you look like you're only 2 years old.
I was. Daddy wanted me to get through school fast so I could go to work.
I think that's terrible.
Oh, I don't mind, as long as it helps Mother. You know, she's been working at the May Company ever since she and Daddy got married. Work, work, work. She never even had one day off. I was born in an elevator.
All right, Joni, time to eat. Dinner's on the table. Excuse us, Eugene.
Jack, invite him to dinner.
Huh? Yeah. Then I can talk to him and find out how much money he makes. Well, we got to see that our daughter marries well. You can't keep working forever. Come on, children, to the table.
Eugene, you sit here next to Joni. That's right.
Isn't that cute, Mother? Daddy decided to play his violin while we have dinner.
Oh, Mr. Benny, why don't you sit down and eat with us?
No. I prefer to play. You see, if you care to express your appreciation for the music, there's an empty plate on the table.
Well, that does it.
Huh?
I've stood all I can. I didn't mind working all these years.
Mary.
I didn't mind you insulting my friends.
Now,
But now you've gone too far.
Who's
You have
me?
been hurting Joni's chances, and why? Because you're cheap. That's what you are. You're cheap. Do you hear me? Cheap.
But, Mary, I'm not cheap. A little snug, maybe, but I'm not cheap. I'm not cheap. I'm not. I'm not cheap.
Boss, wake up!
Huh?
Boss, you've been dreaming.
Yeah, I guess I was. Gee, Rochester was the most... I'll get it. Hello?
Hello, Jack. This is Mary.
Oh, what is it, Mary?
Well, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and, Jack, I'm sorry about those things I said to you today.
Oh, that's all right, Mary. And I'm going to tell you something funny. I just had a dream that you and I were married. And we had a 17-year-old daughter, Joni. And her boyfriend was Dennis.
Was I still working at the May Company?
Yes.
I thought so. Good night, Jack.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the season of America's most shameful waste, forest fires. Help prevent forest fires by extra care in the handling of matches, cigarettes, and in extinguishing campfires. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Thank you. Jack will be back in just a moment, but first, everybody be happy, go lucky, and let's get into the spirit of the football season.
Be happy, go lucky, be happy, go lucky, strike, be happy, go lucky, strike today.
I count the downs and mark the yards reeled off by every back, and in between the halves I smoke one half a lucky pack.
I lead the crowd in rah, rah, rah to cheer the team we like. But when it comes to cigarettes, we cheer for Lucky Strike.
Be happy, go lucky, be happy, go lucky, strike, be happy, go lucky, strike today.
Yes, friends, be happy, go lucky. Enjoy your cigarette. Puff by puff, you'll find Lucky's always give you perfect mildness. In fact, scientific tests confirmed by 3 independent consulting laboratories prove Lucky Strike is milder than any other principal brand. And puff by puff, you always get rich taste, too. All the deep-down smoking enjoyment that comes from truly fine tobacco. Because LSMFT, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. So, friends, be happy. Go lucky. Try a carton of Lucky Strike.
Be happy, go lucky, be happy, go lucky, strike, be happy, go lucky, strike today.
Ladies and gentlemen, the part of Joan Benny was played by Miss Joan Benny. And next
Jack.
week... Yes, Don?
The next time you have a dream, put me in it, will you? I didn't have one line on this show.
Well, Don, that's right. You weren't in the show. But don't worry. A check will be made out in your name.
Thanks.
Just endorse it and give it to Joni.
What?
Good night, folks.
Be sure to hear Dennis Day and the Day in the Life of Dennis Day. Stay tuned for the Amos and Andy Show, which follows immediately. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
From Hollywood, the Phil Harris Alice Faye Show. For your enjoyment, here is the Phil Harris Alice Faye Show. Written by Ray Singer and Dick Chevrolet with Elliot Lewis, Walter Tetley, Robert North, Janine Roos, Ann Whitfield, Walter Sharp and his music, yours truly, Bill Foreman, and starring Alice Faye and Phil Harris. Last week, Phil persuaded a sponsor to sign him and Alice for a radio show. However, when he found out that Alice had also signed a burlesque contract, the sponsor was furious. He couldn't break his contract with Phil and Alice, but he insisted that as long as they were on the air for him, they would never be allowed to mention the name of his company or his product.
To think this should happen to me. Me who has led such an exemplary life. Good gravy. I've devoted my whole existence fighting temptation and trying to better myself, only to wind up married to a burlesque queen. Ugh. The ignominy of the whole thing.
Now, Phil, you know I signed that contract by mistake. Now, will you please stop?
How can I stop? I can picture it now, you up on that burlesque stage and me forced to sit in the audience and watch you. How will I ever be able to face my dear old father?
Just turn around. He'll be sitting right in back of you.
Why, Dad, did you get in on a pass?
Oh, Phil, come calm down. I have no intention to
I should have listened to Mother. She told me that you Hollywood stars lead wild lives. But I never expected this.
Now, I'm warning you, Wanda.
Tomorrow morning, when you go out to bathe in your ill-gotten swimming pool, you'll find me floating on my back. Goodbye, Gloria.
Bill, stop riding me.
Yes, you stop picking on my sister, you big bully. Just one more remark from you, and I'll...
You'll what?
I'll stand on this chair and punch you right in the nose.
You do, and I'll scuff your crocheted booties. Look, William, I think you ought to have a talk with your wayward sister. Because of her, I'm not allowed to mention my sponsor's name.
Don't blame Alice. It's your fault. It's always your fault. You just can't seem to get along with the sponsors. I think there's something wrong with you.
What do you mean?
Have you ever thought of having your head examined? I think you're suffering from a neurosis which is causing a violent psychopathic disturbance, resulting in a pressure on your cranial area.
Ah.
In short, you ain't hitting on all your cylinders, Clyde. Philip, now, why don't you go to a good psychiatrist and let him study your little mind,
No, Willie, Phil doesn't need a psychiatrist. Last month he had a complete checkup from head to toe, and the doctor couldn't find anything wrong with him. His toes are perfect, all 9 of them.
I'll thank you not to make fun of my infirmity. Stop trying to change the subject. It's very embarrassing to have a contract with a big company like RCA and not be allowed to mention it on the air.
The contract says we're not allowed to mention it to each other either.
No.
Well, why worry about it, Philip, as long as they send you a check every week?
And that's another thing. They don't pay us by check. They don't want the bank to know about it either.
Well, how do they pay you?
In cash. On Friday night, the sponsor meets me and pays me off in a dark alley. The whole ritual we go through. Every week I have to meet him in a different alley. A guard comes in first to make sure there's nobody around, then the sponsor comes in disguise, pays me off. I walk out the alley, there's a gunshot, and I go home.
What's the gunshot for?
The sponsor kills the guard to make sure he don't tell nobody.
Phil, you're just exaggerating.
Well, maybe I am, but it might just as well happen that way. With all the secrecy we go through, you can't tell where you're coming.
Daddy, we want to ask you a favor. We found something outside, and we want to know if we can keep it.
Well, that depends. What'd you find?
A Mexican Chihuahua. Can we have it?
No, you can't.
Why not?
That Mexican food is too spicy for your little stomach.
Daddy, a Chihuahua is a dog.
Phyllis, don't correct your daddy. I'm older than you, and I know what I'm talking about. A Chihuahua is something to eat. Now, the dog you're thinking of is called the enchilada. Otherwise known as the Mexican hair lip.
And he thinks he doesn't need a psychiatrist.
Well, whatever you call it, Daddy, we'd like to show it to you.
All right, call him in.
Senor Lopez, venga aquí. Ándale, muchacho.
Hey, get a load of Dolores Del Rio. Hey, Alice, our kid's a linguist. Listen to the way she rattles off that hieroglyphics. She talks like a native hieroglyph.
Well, she's speaking Spanish.
Well, Daddy, here it is.
Here what is?
Oh, Phil.
This is a dog. Get that cocktail sausage out of here.
Oh, honey, why can't the children keep him?
Well, because I've never seen such a nude animal in my life. Gee whiz. He looks positively indecent. He hasn't got a hair on him. He looks like Jackson getting ready for bed.
Daddy, can't we please keep him?
No, honey. If you want a dog, go out and get one with some hair on him. Get a dog that looks like a dog. Now take that thing out of here.
Lo siento mucho, señor. Papa don't like for you to be in the house. I think.
Well, I have to run along. And Philip, I wouldn't worry about not being able to do a commercial.
But, William, I've got to worry about not being able to do a commercial. If we don't do a commercial on the program, we'll have 3 minutes left over.
Hey, Phil, I have a suggestion. If we have 3 minutes, I could sing 2 songs.
Now, wait a minute. Just why should I let you sing 2 songs instead of me?
Because you're sweet, you're generous, you're a gentleman, and you'll get cut off without a penny if you don't.
I'm overwhelmed by the logic of your argument. Sing, Mrs. Gottgelt.
I may be wrong, but I think you're wonderful. I may be wrong, but I think you're swell. I like your style, say, I think it's marvelous. I'm always wrong, so how can I tell? All of my things are unsightly, all of my rings are a crime. If dear in you I pick rightly, it's the very first time you came along, say, I think you're wonderful, I think you're grand, but I may be wrong.
I may be wrong, but I think you're swell.
I like your style, say, I think it's marvelous, but I can't see so, how can I tell?
Uses to us are all aces.
Life is to me just a bore.
Faces are all open spaces.
You might be Gary Moore. You came along, say, I think you're wonderful. I think you're grand, say, I know that I can't be wrong.
Oh, Alice, that was wonderful. That was magnificent. That was superb. Will you lend me $200?
Now, what kind of an entrance was that, Remley? What do you need money for now?
To manufacture and exploit my latest invention.
Invention? What invention?
I have discovered the greatest boon to mankind since the plunging neckline.
Oh, Frankie, please.
Quiet, honey, quiet. This I gotta hear. What do you got going for you, Orville?
Curly, I got a formula for a product that there'll be a tremendous demand for. Now listen. What do the men in the United States want more than anything else?
You found a way to manufacture women?
No, but you're close. Men want women with beautiful complexions. And this morning at breakfast, I discovered a face cream that'll give every woman a peaches and cream complexion.
Gee, that sounds wonderful. What's it made of?
Peaches and cream.
Oh, that sounds great. How did you discover that?
Well, it was accidental. I dozed off at the breakfast table and my face fell on the puffed rice. Then when I rubbed off that mixture of cream and peach juice, it left my skin like a baby's. Just feel it, Alice.
All right, I'll feel it. Hey, It does feel smooth, but it's kind of lumpy.
Lumpy? How do you like that? I forgot to wipe off the puffed rice.
All right, Remley, you may go now. Back to your laboratory, Professor. Look, we don't like this one, but I think if you'll apply yourself, you can come up with a good crackpot idea.
Well, work on it if you think there's a market for crackpots.
Remley, go home. And be careful on the way. I don't want any squirrels dragging you into the underbrush.
Wait a minute. Frankie might have something in that face cream.
Yes. I can just see the ads now. She's lovely. She's engaged. She dunks her face in puffed rice.
Well, I don't mean puffed rice, but did you know that oatmeal is good for the complexion and that milk is good for the complexion? And, well, if you can get a good face cream out of it, you won't have any trouble at all selling it to women.
Hey, Alice, if you think so, you ought to know. Hey, Remley, maybe you have got something. Yeah, but there's only one trouble. It takes a lot of money to promote something like this. You got to advertise in the magazines, newspapers, radio.
That's no problem. I can get you all the radio advertising you want.
Where?
For nothing. On your show. You got a sponsor who won't let you mention his product, so we'll mention our product.
That's it. I've been worrying over what kind of a commercial I should do, and now we got it. Our own product.
Yeah, we'll make a fortune. Come on, let's get started selling, Curly. You take one side of this street, I'll take the other.
Okay, I'll get my sample case and we'll get going now.
Wait a minute. What sample case? You haven't invented the face cream yet.
That's such a minute technicality.
Certainly, we'll knock this thing off in 5 minutes. Come on, Remley, let's go in the kitchen and put Max Factor out of business.
This'll be the greatest invention since Whitney squeezed gin out of cotton.
Well, good luck to you, fellas. I know you'll succeed. Because with your technical ability and fertile brains, you can't miss.
Thank you, gal. Honey, you want to come in the kitchen and watch us make it?
No, thanks. I'll wait right here. It might blow up.
Well, we got the stuff boiling, Curly. How do you think it'll turn out?
It's going to turn out great. Oh, man. Did you ever hear face cream that sounded better? Hey, what do you got in it so far, Frankie?
Oatmeal, milk, and a dash of ketchup.
What's the ketchup for?
Seasoning. A dame puts this on her face in the morning, and when her husband kisses her goodbye, she not only looks good, she tastes good.
Figures.
What else do you think we ought to put in?
Well, Alice uses a honey and almond cream.
Honey and almond? Yeah, that sounds okay. You got any honey?
No, but we got some maple syrup. That ought to work. It's just as sweet as honey.
Put it in. Now, you got some almonds?
No.
How about some walnuts?
All we got is some of these.
What are they?
Salted cashews.
Put them in.
Okay. This ought to do it. Now I'll just stir it for a little while.
That looks great, Curly. Keep stirring it.
I am.
I don't hear the spoon scraping.
But I tell you, I'm really... Frankie.
What?
The spoon dissolved.
Oh, well, little sterling silver will give it a touch of class.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I made a mistake. The spoon fell to the bottom.
Oh, well, I guess it's done now. Turn off the gas. Curly, I can't wait to try this stuff.
Neither can I.
Well, hold still and I'll throw some on your face.
Keep away from me. You ain't putting none of that molten lava on my kid.
It can't hurt you.
Well, if it can't hurt you, put some on.
I can't. I got very sensitive skin.
Then put it on your tongue.
On my tongue?
Yeah, it might be a pleasant change after that clove you keep glued there. This might even feel soothing.
Oh, all right, I'll try it. There's just food stuff in there. It can't hurt me. I'll put a little around my lips.
How is it, Remley?
Delicious.
Delicious?
Yeah, this is the best face cream I ever tasted. Here, try some of it, Curly.
Let me see. Hey, this is wonderful. I wouldn't mind having this for breakfast every morning. This is better than any cereal I ever had.
And Curly, we have given it to the world.
Given what?
The only face cream you can eat for breakfast.
Oh, Remley, don't be stupid. Hey, wait a minute. Sure, this is even better than the face cream. We've got a breakfast cereal.
I don't know. Sounds kind of sneaky to start out with face cream and end up with a breakfast cereal.
But don't you see, Remley, face cream only women use, but breakfast cereal everybody uses. Why, we can package this stuff and make a fortune.
Yeah? Oh, wait a minute. This stuff can't be a success. It don't make any noise.
Noise? What are you talking about, noise?
To be a success, a breakfast food has to snap, pop, crackle, squeak, grunt, or groan. Nobody's going to buy a silent cereal.
Yeah, I never thought it. I got it. Remley, hand me that bottle. Now then, I'll just add 2 jiggers of bourbon.
What's the bourbon for?
Well, can't you see? We'll have the only breakfast food that hiccups.
Curly, that last is a touch of genius. Now, even if our customers don't like our cereal, it won't make any difference. They'll be too loaded to complain.
You know something, Remley? As soon as we get this stuff on the market, we'll be wealthy.
Yeah, I'll be as rich as Rockefeller. Who knows? I may even get to the point where I'll be as rich as Alice.
Just settle for Rockefeller. How much can you carry? Now, look, Remley, let's get this...
What's that?
Oh, that's that bald Mexican the kids brought in. Go away, mutt, will you? Get out of here. Beat it.
Yeah, go on. Get lost. We got work to do. Hey, Curly, we better put a little of the breakfast food in a jar and take it down and have it patented.
Yeah, you're right, you know. We can't afford to have this formula stolen. Here, put it in this jar. Now, you hold it, and I'll pour it, and we'll get it. Beat it, will you, Pooch? Will you get away from me? Get away, mutt. Let go of my leg.
Hey, hold it still, Curly. Look out, you're spilling it all over the dog. Hey, let them take off.
He really got out of here fast, didn't he? That breakfast food seems to be a little strong, huh?
Yeah, well, he's just a thin-skinned dog. Most people have tougher stomach lining. Come on, let's get this jar over to the patent office.
But wait a minute now. What are we going to do with the stuff that's left over there in the pot?
Leave it there. When we come back, we can start packaging it. Come on, Curly.
Hey, you know something? Once we get this on the market, we're going to make a fortune. That'll show Alice that I can be a success on my own.
Yeah. Boo-Boo may be the queen of burlesque, but you'll be the cereal king.
Yeah, but I got news for you. She ain't going to go into no burlesque when I get all this dough. I'll buy her contract back from Milligan. Then she won't have to worry.
Hello. Hi. Hey, hello there.
Hey, Milligan, what are you doing here?
Looking for the star of my show, Boo-Boo Fay. Where's that shimmy-shaking Sheba, huh?
Now, look, Milligan, my wife ain't going to appear in your burlesque show.
And what's wrong with burlesque?
Well, there's nothing, but Alice ain't the type. She wouldn't know what to do.
Got that all taken care of. Gypsy Rose is coming over tonight to teach her all the fundamental movements.
Look, Milligan, I don't care who's coming. Gyp's coming over? Old Gyp, huh? Well, it wouldn't do any harm to watch. Maybe she'll... Nah. Hey, look, Milligan, Alice can't be no bubble dancer. She was a great singer on Broadway, and she was a star at 20th Century Fox.
Chicken feed. I'll make it bigger than ever. When I get through with her, she'll be the rage of Skid Row.
Somehow it doesn't seem dignified enough for Alice. She might get bad publicity.
Just a minute. Do I look like the kind of a guy who'd do anything undignified, I got the most dignified publicity campaign planned out for little boo-boo you ever heard of.
Yeah? What are you going to do?
Here, on her opening night, I got it arranged for the cops to raid the joint.
What's dignified about that?
They'll be wearing tuxedos. Oh, yes, I'll have Boo-Boo's name all over the front page.
Look, you better call it off. She ain't going to show up.
And she better show up. For 3 weeks, I've been advertising Alice Faye, and if she don't show, I'm going to sue her for the food I had to buy for those 600 guys.
What 600 guys?
Them bald-headed ones have been sitting in the audience for 3 weeks. They won't go home till Boo-Boo shows up.
Send them home because she ain't going to show
Oh,
up.
now, look, have a heart, Harris. Them guys are driving me crazy. During the day, I have 600 scalps shining in my eyes. At night, the noise drives me mad.
What noise?
You ever sit in the dark and listen to 600 arteries harden? Gotta get back to the theater now. It's time for their 3 o'clock adrenaline shots. Come along now and remember our slogan. More doctors would rather see a bubble dancer than smoke a cigarette.
That guy never gives up, does he?
Ah, forget him. We got to get this stuff down to the patent office.
Hey, when this breakfast food hits the market, we're going to really be the big... Hey, now listen. Get that dog. Pooch, I told you to beat it. Hey, Remy. Look at the dog.
What about him?
He's covered with hair. He was bald as a cucumber before, and now look at him.
Yeah, he's got hair all over his body. I wonder how he grew it so fast.
What could he put on that'd make hair grow that fast?
I don't know. Unless it was the stuff we spilled on him and that... Curly, do you think...
Remley, we did it. We've discovered a sensational hair grower.
Well, this is even better than a breakfast food.
Sure.
Bald-headed men will pay fortunes to have their hair restored.
Yeah, come on now. Let's get this hair restored patented before it turns into something else. Hey, to think that we discovered something everybody...
Alice, what's your hurry?
Hello, Julius. Hey, son, we've got great news for you. Guess what?
Yes, it's been drafted.
No. Curly and me have invented something.
Julius, we've discovered the greatest thing since Edison found the incandescent light. This invention we got, Julius, is sensational.
Yeah, what do you got?
A breakfast food that grows hair.
What are you doing that for?
I'm trying to talk your language. What do you mean you got a breakfast food that grows hair?
You heard me, and it's going to be a big seller, too.
Naturally. There's a great demand today for hairline stomachs.
You don't eat it. You see, this breakfast food is really a face cream that you rub on your scalp and it grows hair.
Fellas, can I ask you a question?
What?
Are you really 2 people or just one person with 2 heads?
Look, Julius, I'll make it simple for you. We got a hair restorer that actually grows hair. Now, you see that dog over there? 10 minutes ago, he was bald, and now look at all the hair on him.
Holy smokes, it works! Hey, give me a bottle of that stuff to take home. My father's been looking for something like that for years.
Is your father bald?
No, my mother is.
All right, cut the comedy. We got no time for that kind of...
What do you want, honey?
Can I see you a minute?
Yeah.
I just tried that face cream you left in the kitchen, and it feels wonderful on my face.
Well, it should. It's the best hairy boy. Oh, no, she put it on her face.
I think you've got something different, Phil.
He certainly has. He'll have the only wife on the block with a Van Dyke.
Remley, will you listen to me? This is nothing to joke about. If she ever found out that... here she comes. Now, look, fellas, no crack about what she's got on her face.
Phil, I want you to feel my face and see how smooth your face cream made it feel.
Well, I'd rather not, dear.
Well, why not?
You don't want to scratch his hands. Miss Fay, there's something you ought to know. go.
Now, quiet, Julius.
Well, let him talk, Phil. What were you going to say, Julius?
I just wanted to tell you that Christmas ain't going to be the same for me this year.
Why not?
It's going to seem strange giving you a mustache cup for a present.
Give me a what?
Oh, honey, he said he's going to give you a cup full of mustaches. See, it's a new Hollywood game. Whoever looks the most like Adolphe Manjou wins.
What are you fellas talking about?
Nothing, honey. Look, will you excuse me just 1 minute, Alice? Hey, Frankie. You were standing closer to Alice than I was. Did you notice any stubble breaking through?
No stubble, just a little fuzz. But she may have always had that. I never had any occasion to notice. Why don't you look at her and check, Curly?
Yeah, I will later. I'll take a look at 5 o'clock, and if there's a shadow, we're blowing town.
What are you fellas mumbling about?
I'll tell you what they're mumbling, Miss Fay. I can't let this happen to
Don't you dare say anything to Alice.
Yeah, you keep out of this, kid. If Alice wants to grow a beard, that's her business.
Beard.
That cream you used on your face is a quick hair restorer.
Hair restorer?
Yeah, and in 10 minutes your face is gonna...
You mean?
Like Gabby Hayes.
Harris, come here. I want to talk to you.
I haven't got time now. My boat leaves in a half an hour. Send me a letter. I'll be in Tibet. Write me in care of the High Lama. Come on, Remley. Let's get out.
Come on, Alice. When my laundry comes back, forward it to the Hotel Himalaya in the Pines.
Come back, you cowards. Come back here.
Mommy, where's Daddy running to?
He went to Tibet.
When is he coming back?
I don't know why.
I wanted to ask him if we could keep the dog, now that we pasted some hair on him.
Good night, everybody, and don't forget, give and give generously to the community chest. Thanks for listening.
Good night, everybody.
This program was produced and directed by Paul Phillips. Included in today's cast were Dick Lane and Stanley Freeberg. The part of Frankie Remley was played by Elliot Lewis, and Julius was
Listen
played...
now to the Tales of the Texas Rangers with Joel McRae on NBC.
Well, hello again. This is Buck Benny speaking. Wow, we have an incredible episode of the Jack Benny Show tonight. We have guest star Ingrid Bergman, who is rated as the 4th greatest female star of all time. That's pretty impressive. That's serious A-list for Jack Benny Show. So she's been in lots of great films. In this case, Gaslight is the movie that this Jack Benny Show is built around. The interesting thing about this Gaslight script is that he did it in radio. Now he redid it in 1952 for television on a live show, and the folks who owned the copyright were fine with that. But then Jack made a terrible sin. He decided he wanted to do it again in 53 or 54, and this time he wanted to film it. And they went through the roof and sued him and said, you cannot do that. So there was some serious trouble caused. It went all the way to the Supreme Court with no decision being made. The court found 4-4 against and for it. So it did end up getting aired in the filmed version of it in 1959 as Autolite, and by that time the studios really didn't care about spoofs of their movies being shown on television. But in 1952, 53, 54, that was when movie studios were very concerned with having their movies shown on television in any format. So just an interesting episode all the way around. I hope you enjoy it, and we'll catch you next time.
The Jack Benny Program.
LSMFT, LSMFT, LSMFT.
Right you are. Yes, sir. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Quality of product is essential to continuing success. And Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. So round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the go. That says it. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Independent tobacco experts, auctioneers, buyers, and warehousemen, present at the auctions, know just who buys what tobacco. They can see the makers of Lucky Strike consistently select and buy the finer, the lighter, the naturally milder Lucky Strike tobacco. So for your own real deep-down smoking enjoyment, smoke that smoke of fine tobacco, Lucky Strike. So round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the draw.
Sold American.
Broadcasting for our liberated prisoners of war stationed at Santa Barbara, the Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny, with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Rochester, Larry Stevens, and yours truly, Don Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, since we're playing to these distinguished members of our armed forces, I had planned to present to you a colonel.
A colonel, eh?
But I'm going to go farther than that. Here's the whole cob, Jack Benny.
Thank you. Hello again. This is Jack Benny talking, and, what an introduction that was. Whole cob.
Well, Jack, I thought it was funny.
Oh, you did, huh? Well, let me tell you something, brother. One more introduction like that, and you'll be the first liberated announcer in radio. Whole cob.
Well, I'm sorry, Jack. I didn't mean to be a smart aleck. It's just that these boys have been away so long, they'd give anything to hear a good joke.
You know, Don, now that you mention it, I think you're right. You know, only last night I saw one of these boys here take his girl to a lonely spot in the park, sit her down on a bench, put his arm around her, and just beg her to tell him a joke. Oh, you're absolutely right. Anyway, fellas, I started to say it's really nice being up here in Santa Barbara.
Oh, it certainly is, Jack, especially with the ocean being so close.
If you ask me, Don, the ocean is too close.
What do you mean?
Somebody around here is bottling it and selling it for beer. You know, just because it has a little foam on it isn't fooling anybody. Believe me.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Jack. Bottling the ocean and selling it for beer, you're exaggerating.
Exaggerate? Don, today is the first time I ever drank a bottle of beer with an undertow. Almost pulled my tongue down my throat.
Jack, you must be talking about that beer they have up here. It's only 3.2.
Well, somebody ought to give it 77 more points and get it out of here. Hello, Mary.
Hello, Jack. Hiya, fellas.
Well, Mary, isn't it great to be... Say, Mary. Mary, come here.
What is it, Jack?
Your lipstick is smeared.
What?
Your lipstick is smeared.
Well, what are you whispering about?
I didn't want these boys to know it.
Who do you think did it?
Oh, Mary, wait a minute. You mean you kissed all these fellas here?
I had to. I ran out of jokes.
Well, Mary, this is one time I don't blame you. They're a nice bunch of guys.
I think so. In fact, I'm going out with one of them tonight. He's taking me to the Flamingo Room.
Oh. The Flamingo Room, huh?
Yeah, that's basic training set to music.
Say, that place sounds kind of rough.
Rough? Last night, while a couple was jitterbugging, I heard the girl say,
Hey, Sam, let's make the next dance a waltz. You're kicking the gold out of my teeth.
Well, Mary, if that's the case, I don't think...
Hiya, fellas. Up to now, you've had nothing but corn, but now Harris is here and a star is born. Yes, lay it right on me. Yeah, drop that atomic job on me now. That modern stuff.
Yes, yeah. How do you like that? A star is born. If you want to know the truth, fellas, a stork laid an egg with a soft shell, and they called it Harris. Phil, what's that hanging off your chin?
Seaweed. I just had a bottle of beer.
Oh, yeah, they get it right from the ocean.
Oh, so that's it.
What?
Well, I bought a bottle of beer, pulled off the cap, and a mermaid popped out and kissed me.
Well, are you kidding? A mermaid is half girl and half fish.
That's all right. I haven't got a date with her till Friday.
Oh. Well, ask her if she's got a friend for me. Huh? Now, Phil, how about...
Hey, Jack, speaking of fish, how about that fin you owe me?
What?
You know, the 5 clams we bet on the 6th game of the World Series.
Oh, yes. Here you are, Don.
Hey.
But by all rights, Don, Detroit should have won that particular game.
What do you mean, Jackson?
Well, when York hit that single over second base, Greenberg could easily have made it from third to home. Fine time to stop and light a lucky strike. My goodness.
But, Jack, with 40,000 people standing up and yelling LSMFT, what else could he do?
Well, he didn't have to offer one to the umpire.
It was a natural reaction. The umpire yelled strike, and Greenberg thought he meant lucky.
I don't care if he wanted to smoke, he should have stayed on third base. Anyway, the next time that I... Come in.
Mr. Benny?
Yes?
I'm Sergeant Ryan, the editor of our local paper.
Uh-huh.
You know, a lot of the boys here saw you overseas, and I'd like to get a story about your last trip.
Oh, you mean the one I made this past summer through Germany?
Yes.
Well. Sit down, Sergeant.
You better lay down, brother. This is going to be a long one.
Quiet, soft shell. Well, Sergeant Ryan?
Jack, let me tell him.
Oh, Mary.
Well, the night Jack left, he picked me up about 8:30 p.m. at my hotel in New York. We were crossing the 59th Street Bridge on the way to LaGuardia Field.
Gosh, Mary, just think. Here I am in the United States, and in a few hours I'll be in Europe. Isn't flying wonderful?
Yeah. Gee, I wish I was going with you.
I do, too. Rochester, drive a little faster. I don't want to miss the plane.
Yes, sir.
By the way, Rochester, where did you pack my violin?
I put it in that suitcase with the tag on it.
Tag? What tag?
The one that says, in case of emergency, throw this first.
Oh, yeah? Oh, well, look, Rochester, while I'm gone, I want you to do the washing, polish the furniture, wax the floors, scrub the kitchen, defrost the icebox, water the garden, and mow the lawn.
Uh-huh.
And I want you to do those things every week. No loafing like when I was away last year. I found out what happened. And, oh, yes, don't forget to feed the parrot.
That stool pigeon?
Rochester, I didn't buy that parrot to keep an eye on you.
Then why were your letters addressed to him?
That's none of your business.
I should have got suspicious when he answered one of them and he asked me how to spell lazy.
Well, if you thought the parrot was smart enough to write me a letter, why didn't you take the pen away from him?
I did, but he went on taking it or leaving it and got another one.
Never mind that, Rochester, and hurry to the airport.
Say, Jack.
Yes?
Doesn't it make you nervous thinking about flying all the way across the Atlantic Ocean?
Nah, it's nothing. Doesn't bother me at all. Move over here closer to me, Mary.
But, gee, it looks like you'd be a little scared. It's such a long flight.
It's nothing, really. I never even think about it. Come on, I want to put my arm around you. Move over here.
I can't. Your life raft is in the way.
Oh, that. Here, I'll move it. There.
Anyway, how can you put your arm around me while you're wearing that Mae West?
It's not inflated yet. Now, come here. Yeah, that's better. You gonna miss me, Mary?
Uh-huh.
You gonna write to me?
Uh-huh.
You're not going out with any other fella until I come back?
No.
Good.
Now, will you stop pulling my hair?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right, Jack. And when you come back, I'll get the whole gang together, and we'll give a big party for you.
Say, that'll be swell. A party. Hey, just a minute. That reminds me of something. Oh, Rochester.
Yes, boss.
While I'm away this time, I don't want you throwing any parties in my house.
But, boss.
No buts about it. I found out about the party you gave last time I was gone that lasted until 8 o'clock in the morning.
Tell me more. I'd like to live that one over.
Never mind. It's disgraceful. What in the world could cause a party to last until 8 o'clock in the morning?
Geniality of companionship, harmony of thought, and plenty of ice.
That's what I thought. Rochester, here's the airport. Turn in here and stop.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Mary. It's almost plane time. You bring my stuff, Rochester.
Constellation leaving on runway 3 for Casablanca, Tripoli, and Cairo.
Gee, look at all the planes.
Skymaster leaving on runway 6 for Rome, Naples, and Vienna.
Isn't it exciting?
Yeah.
Pogo Stick leaving on runway 5 for Anaheim, Azusa.
Gosh, I wonder...
Hey, Jackson.
Oh, hello, Phil.
I came down to see you off.
Gee, that's swell.
Flight 60 now loading at gate 2 for Paris, Munich, and Berlin. All aboard, please.
That's me, Mary. That's my plane. Here, give me a big kiss.
All right.
Now, Phil...
Let's just shake hands.
I guess so.
All aboard.
Rochester, don't forget all the things I told you. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, boys.
Goodbye, Jack. Happy landing.
So long, Jackson.
Well, it won't be long now.
Can you see him, Miss Livingston?
No, he's in that crowd of people right by the door of the plane. There, now I can see him. He must be a little nervous.
Why?
The hostess is carrying him up the steps. Now he's inside the plane. I can't see him anymore.
I see him.
Where?
See those two men sitting by that first window?
Uh-huh. Which one is Mr. Benny?
The green one.
Oh, yes. Oh, they're getting ready to take off. Goodbye, Jack. Goodbye.
Well, there he goes.
And that, Sergeant Ryan, was the last time we saw Jack until he came back.
That's very interesting. Now, Mr. Benny, could you tell me a little bit more about the type of shows you did over there in Germany?
Yes, Sergeant. I had a great gang with me. Ingrid Bergman, Larry Adler, Martha Tilton, and our accompanist, David Lee Winter. Now, as I was the master of ceremonies, so first I walked out on the stage and knocked him over with a couple of fast jokes. And then I said, "Hey, fellas, I bring you the world's greatest harmonica player, Larry Adler." Gee, I can still hear that applause. Then Larry would step out in the middle of the stage and play the number they all asked for, Begin to Begin.
I tell you, Sergeant Ryan, when he finished that number, the applause was deafening. Yes, for a minute I thought I heard it. Well, after that, I once again stepped out onto the stage, told some more jokes, and again the applause was deafening. Take my word for it. And then, after we had our music, songs, and comedy, for a change of pace, Ingrid Bergman and I did a great dramatic scene taken from the MGM picture, Gaslight, the picture for which Miss Bergman won an Academy Award. In this spine-tingling drama, I played the part of Charles Boyer, and Ingrid Bergman was my wife. I was trying to drive her crazy. So one day, I sneaked down to the living room and turned a picture around that was hanging on the wall. I'll never forget the confused look on her face when I, as Charles Boyer, accused her of doing it. It was early evening, just after dinner. Oh, Ingrid, my darling. Yes, Charles? Ingrid, now that we have finished supper, let us go for a walk. If you wish, darling. Where shall we go? Into the living room. Come.
Charles, I'm so fortunate having you as my husband, and we're both so happy. Come, my dear, let's sit over here. Charles, what are you staring at?
That picture. That picture on the wall. Ingrid, why did you turn it around?
No, you're mistaken. I did not turn the picture around.
Then why has Whistler's mother got the rocking chair on her head? Why?
No. Oh, perhaps she's rearranging the room.
Ingrid, I don't know what to do with you. Today you turned the picture. Yesterday you lost the brooch. You cannot be trusted with jewelry.
No, but Charles...
Give me that emerald ring you are wearing.
No.
Come, take it off your finger.
No, Charles, not the emerald ring. It was the first gift you ever gave me back in those happy, carefree days in Naples. No, anything but the emerald ring. It holds so many tender memories for me. Memories of days gone by when you loved me as I still love you. What did you say, darling? Charles, you must stop drinking that 3-2 beer.
Do not change the subject. Think, Ingrid. Think. Why did you turn the picture?
Charles, believe me, I did not turn the picture. Someone else must have done it.
Aha, so now you are accusing the maid. Picking on a poor defenseless girl who was rejected by the Desert Battalion. I shall call her in and ask her.
No, please don't embarrass me in front of the servants. Don't call Marie. She's doing the washing. Let her finish. The neighbors are waiting for it.
Let them wait. I will ring for her. Marie, come in here.
Rinse our white, rinse our white.
Every week she cannot finish that song.
Here I am, sir.
Marie, did you touch that picture on the wall?
Oh, no, sir. I never touch anything in here.
There you are, Ingrid. You have been lying to
but
me.
Charles.
Enough. You may go, Marie.
Okay, Chucky, thanks. I got a date with Airy.
You mean Harry?
No, Airy, he has a hole in his head.
That hole in his head. Well, I got to go on and go
That's
on,
my
too.
life. I got him running along. Good night, Limberlip.
Good night, cutie.
Cutie. Cutie, how can you talk to her like that?
I force myself. See?
Oh, my darling, what has happened to our love? When I married you and you brought me to this house, you promised to put me on a pedestal.
I did put you on a pedestal.
Yes, but when I finished painting the ceiling, you pulled it out from under me.
Nagging, always nagging. Ingrid, I do not know what to do with you. I am going now. Goodbye.
No, please don't go. Don't go. He's gone. Every night he goes out at the same time. What are these mysterious twists? Soon the lights will go low, and with it my spirits will sink. Oh, perhaps chance is right. Maybe I am losing my mind. For this, they gave me the Academy Award. I love you. I love you. He has come back. He loves me too. Oh, he loves me. Charles. Charles, don't ever leave me again. Let me hold you close. Charles, wait a minute. Who are you?
If I told you I'm anybody else but Charles, I'd be nuts.
You're not Charles.
No, I'm not Charles. I'm a detective, and I've come to help you.
Oh, then you must be Joseph Cotton.
Cotton? For you, baby, I'd be nylon. Yes, sir. Now, what's your trouble, Iggy?
Strange things happen. A brooch disappears, and the lights look bright and dim. Pictures turn themselves on the wall. And I do things without knowing it. I see things that aren't there. What shall I do? What shall I do?
Have you tried black coffee and tomato juice?
You don't understand. I'm in great danger. My husband is acting peculiar. He's always muttering strange things.
Strange things, huh? What does he keep saying?
Greenberg's on third base.
How do you like that?
Look, the lights are getting brighter again. That means my husband is coming back. What? He's in the closet.
Okay, but hurry now.
Hide in the closet.
I'll hick in there, but that's... But let's hurry and get rid of him, huh? Hurry, Ingrid. It's stuffy in here. Well, Ingrid, I am back again. Any more pictures for around Kido?
Charles, don't say things like that. You frighten me. Oh, where are you going?
I am going to hang my hat in the closet.
No, Charles. Please, not there.
Out of my way. I am going to hang my hat in the closet. Hiya, Jackson. Hello. Ingrid, perhaps you are not to blame for the things you do. You do not know what you are doing. You are losing your mind. You need a rest. I must send you away. All right, Charlie, up with your hand. Wait a minute. Who are you? I'm Cotton. Cotton.
And that's what I like about the South.
Well, poke that bail out of you. No, you don't. You've been trying to make your wife believe she was insane so you could get her out of the house and look for those hidden jewels.
No, that was it.
Yes, honey, he was trying to drive you crazy, and I'm going to tie him to this chair and go for the police. Let me alone. Let me alone still. No, you don't. Hold still. There. He can't bother you now, Ingrid. He's tied to the chair. Now, you guard him until I get back.
There you are, Charles. Tied to a chair like a criminal that you are. For years you have tormented me, embarrassed me, degraded my life, ruined my health, tried to drive me mad. Didn't you, Charles? Didn't you? Why don't you answer me?
Because I'm tied up. I can't turn the page. Ingrid, please, you can free me. You can cut these cords. Pick up that knife.
There is no knife here.
Certainly, there is a knife there. See, you've got it in your hand.
Charles, are you suggesting that this is a knife that I hold in my hand? Have you gone mad, my husband? Oh, is it I who am mad? Oh, yes, of course, this is a knife.
Ingrid.
Oh, I'll not hurt you. No. I just torment you. Just torment you. Like you tormented me.
You're so heartless, so cruel, so round, so firm, so fully packed. Oh, I do not know what I'm saying. You're right, Charles. I'm mad.
But, Ingrid, my darling, we can forget the past. We can be happy if you will only remember one thing.
What is that, Charles?
You must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is still a sigh.
Ingrid, what is that?
Oh, just a little something left over from Casablanca.
Oh. The fundamental things are why as time goes by.
Courtesy of David O. Stanwyck and will soon be seen co-starring with Gregory Peck and Alfred Hitchcock Spellbound. Jack will be back in a minute, but first here's my good friend F.E. Boone. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Listen to what Mr. Charles Jackson Gunter, independent tobacco buyer of Madison, North Carolina, said.
The reason I smoke Lucky's is because of that good, sweet tobacco I've seen them buy at the auction. Good, sweet, rice tobacco such as Lucky Strike buys tastes better and smokes milder. I've been smoking Lucky's for 25 years.
Quote, good, sweet, ripe tobacco such as Lucky Strike buys tastes better and smokes milder. Unquote. Yes, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. So smoke that smoke of fine tobacco, Lucky Strike. The famous tobacco auctioneers heard on tonight's program are Mr. L.A. Speed Riggs of Goldsboro, North Carolina. And Mr. F.E. Boone of Lexington, Kentucky. Basil Rysdale speaking for Lucky Strike. LSMFT, LSMFT, LSMFT. Make no mistake, in a cigarette, it's the tobacco that counts. And Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. So smoke that smoke of fine tobacco, Lucky Strike.
Thanks very, very much, fellas. I also want to thank Larry and Ingrid for being with us. You were a grand audience. Thanks very, very much.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
Buck Benny. It's a two-fisted, quick-triggered marksman who shoots from the hip and never misses.
Well, hello again. This is Buck Benny speaking. I am so glad to bring you two great Jack Benny shows this week with a Phil Harris show sandwiched in between. Thought I'd come out and talk about this just really quick, in that it's 2020. Both these podcasts you'll hear are from at least 5 years ago, and one of them is from Rob because it was his birthday, which is pretty cool. Rob just turned 70, so everybody wish happy birthday to Rob. And he'll talk about it, sort of Rob's origin story, which is kind of cool. Anyway, these two episodes of the Jack Benny Show, both were been made into television shows for Jack. The first one is If Jack Married Mary, and the second one is the Jack Benny Show of Gaslight, with the original actress that was in Gaslight, which is pretty cool. When he made it for television, he had Barbara Stanwyck take on that part. So it's going to be Ingrid Bergman that's going to appear tonight on Jack's show. Now, if you want to watch the version with Barbara Stanwyck, we played that a couple weeks ago, and it's over on YouTube, the whole thing with our intro, and I'll do a link to that. So if you want to watch the episode and watch our intro to it that we did, that would be wonderful. So without further ado, here is Rob to tell us about the day he was born. Pretty cool.
Hi, all. I want to thank Buck Benny, first of all, for allowing me to be a part of this podcast. Well, this particular Jack Benny show is important to me because I grew up with a radio from the time of my birth. I grew up with a radio right next to my crib. So radio got to be something that was very important to me. And the very first time I heard Jack Benny was on the rebroadcasts on CBS in the mornings. They used to play it. So this, I might have mentioned before, but I was born 2.5 months premature and weighed less than 2 pounds at birth. This was on October 15th, 1950. And the funny thing was at the time, my dad was working for Pacific Bell as a lineman. And on this particular day, a Sunday, he was working overtime trying to get some telephone lines hooked up. And my mother decided that she was going to hang a couple of pictures. And so she got out the hammer and some nails and decided to pound some holes in the wall to hang some pictures, and she hit her thumb. And when she hit her thumb with the hammer, her water broke. But she didn't let on to anyone that she had done this because she was a big fan of Jack Benny and she wanted to hear the broadcast that night. So it wasn't until after that my dad figured out that there was something wrong, and after the broadcast he asked her what went on today. And she admitted that she tried to hang a picture and hit her thumb and her water broke, and whereupon my dad immediately took her to the hospital. And I was born very late that night and wasn't expected to live. They put me in an incubator, and somehow miraculously, for whatever reason, whether it was my will to live or whatever, but I made it through. That was all 65 years ago. So enjoy this broadcast of the Jack Benny program from October 15th, 1950. And now here's Buck.
Hello again. This is Buck Benny speaking. Welcome to another fantastic episode of the Jack Benny Show. This is one of those shows that we run into from time to time that was made into one of his television shows. And I do have that available as well, so I think we'll go ahead and get a link to that so you can watch the show as well as listen to the radio version. This is the episode where what if Jack married Mary? And it's interesting, of course, because we kind of have to go back through the history of the show. But in real life, of course, Mary Livingston is Jack's wife. But in the show's history, back in 1932, Mary came on as the girl from Plainfield and who worked in the May Company, like Mary did. Anyway, she came on as this not so bright, kind of a dumb girl from Plainfield, Illinois, and that's the part she played. The story is that the actress who was going to play her wasn't available or something, so Mary subbed in. I don't know how much of that is true or not true. But anyway, Mary kept reappearing on the show, and the audience liked her, and so her part became bigger and bigger. And when they brought on Kenny Baker, who kind of took on the role as kind of the dumb kid, they started to make Mary smarter and smarter as time went on. And she kind of became the character we all know and love as the one who kind of undercuts Jack and everybody else on the show and so forth. Anyway, so they decided to never have Mary and Jack married. They thought it was more interesting to have them apart. And on a parallel line with this, over on the Burns and Allen show, around the same time frame, the married couple, George Burns and Gracie Allen, decided they would not be married on their show either. Their characters would not be married. This allowed, of course, for episodes with Gracie pursuing other people, and she could kind of be hot and saucy and everything to everybody, and George could pursue his own avenues, supposedly, and so forth. And of course, on television today, we have certainly every time lots of shows start with the characters being separate, and then eventually the sexual tension and everything builds, and eventually they get engaged and then they get married, and then often the show goes away because people aren't as interested apparently in married folks as they are in single folks. So that's kind of where this all went. And so on the Jack show, he was never married to Mary. He sometimes dated Mary, and lots of people think that Mary was his girlfriend on the show, but she wasn't his girlfriend. She dated Phil sometimes. She dated, I believe, Dennis and Kenny at different times, supposedly. Certainly, a lot of the military folks where they would go to camps, she would supposedly be dating those folks. And this is all just her character, of course. So they decided to create an episode where what would happen if they had gotten married. And so, which is pretty interesting. And on television, of course, their daughter is Joan plays their daughter. Their real-life daughter plays the part of their daughter on the television show. And in the radio show as well, their daughter plays the part of their daughter in the radio show. What else? Oh, George and Gracie, it's kind of interesting because in the early to mid-40s, I can't remember exactly where it takes place, they decided their ratings were slipping, and George thought it's because the audience knows we're married and they're not interested in us the way we are, you know. They want us to be more real. So they changed the whole show's format, and it had them, George and Gracie, be married, and was about their married life together. And was very successful, and of course went on to a successful television series. And I was just reading today that it had, like, I want to say 250 episodes or 290 episodes, which seems incredible because it only ran like for 8 years. But I guess they, of course, back then they had a lot of episodes every year, so I guess that works out right. What else to tell you? Of course, throughout the whole television series, throughout the whole radio series, Jack and Mary never get married. Of course, they never had the rating slump that the Burns folks had, and so they didn't need to do that. And actually, it kind of became more humorous over time, I think, as Jack being this old man that's a single old man and stuff, and I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this great episode, this interesting and different episode of the Jack Benny Show, and we'll see you folks next week for more Jack Benny. Oh, all you Fred Allen fans, big apology to you folks, because on Wednesday I was going to run the Fred Allen Show, but when I listened to it, the sound was horrendous, absolutely bad. And so I listened to the next episode to see if it was equally bad, and it was the exact same show. So I would think the first one was mislabeled, and it was really the same as the second one, and the second one is bad sound. So I don't know if I'm airing one this week or not. We'll see. But anyway, sorry about that, Fred Allen fans. And enjoy Jack Benny. Ta-ta.
The Jack Benny Program, presented by Lucky Strike.
Be happy, go lucky, be happy, go lucky strike, be happy, go lucky strike today.
I wooed my gal with music soft and finally won her hand when I got smart and switched right to that milder Lucky brand.
Right in the mirror on my wall there is a fine reflection. I see big stacks of Lucky packs, the smoke that is perfection.
Be happy, go lucky, be happy, go lucky strike, be happy, go lucky strike today.
Enjoy your cigarette. Enjoy truly fine tobacco that combines both perfect mildness and rich taste in one great cigarette, Lucky Strike. For only fine tobacco gives you both perfect mildness and rich taste. And LSMFT, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. So, friends, be happy, go lucky. Try a carton of Lucky Strike.
Be happy, go lucky, be happy, go lucky strike, be happy, go lucky